Hello, I'm 9th Legion Scrims,
And I'm 9th Legion's Runamok.
and welcome to eSports Singapore's 4v4 Southeast Asian Team Tournament VODs.
Of course, this is game number 2 between teams Flash eSports and Team Mad Cats.
Brought to you by 9th Legion. Please check out the links below if you like what you see and want to support us and the Australian eSports scene and community.
Alright, now without further ado, let's get into the game.
Alright, would you like to introduce the first team for today's match?
No worries, I'll go up and I'll introduce Mad Cats again. Alright, spawning as the Purple Terran, Protoss, sorry, we have IRR Xeon. Fantastic. Directly north of him we have is the Green Zerg, Ehan DGNA. Far left side of him we have spawning as the Yellow Protoss, EH Pro An. And directly left of him we have spawning as the Red Zerg, Ehan Wraith.
And their opponents, spawning on the other side of the map, known as Team Flash. We have the Blue Terran, spawning in the bottom left-hand middle position. It's going to be Drake. And his partners, Flash Revs as the Orange Zerg, Flash Helios, the light pink Terran, and Flash Kaiser as the light blue Zerg. Almost said Protoss. We're all good. We're all good.
We're all good, baby. Alright, so just to a quick feedback from the first game that these two teams had with each other. It ended very abruptly. It was very fast-paced, and basically, to sum it up, we had both the Zergs going for very fast speedlings and very fast bailings, and the Protosses for, obviously, Mad Cats going for very stalker-based armies.
Yeah, that's right, man. And sort of, it was really deadly combination of splash damage and 4 gates, and I mean, what could be stronger and more annoying to verse?
Yeah, the synergy between these two things was fantastic. Banelings kind of just destroyed all the light units, and the Stalkers mopped up whatever was left. And then with just a constant flood of units, they were able to take game number 1, so good on Mad Cats.
That's right, and it just beckons the question, will we see the exact same strategy again from Mad Cats, or will we see a switch up into a possible macro game? We'll have to see.
Definitely. So with some pings going around the map, we can see that all these players seem to have been opening up with fast gases, so it looks like we might be in for another short game, man. Yes. Speed now going down for, I think, every Zerg on the entire map is getting speed right now.
Well, we may have some sort of cheese build versus cheese build here. As you're right, everyone's going for the quick gas, for a little bit of tech. It looks like at least some of the Zergs are continuing to mine gas, while Flash Revs actually is just going for the speed, and may just go mass Zergling, but every other Zerg seems to be either going for a Baneling Nest or a Roach Warren.
Roach Warren going now for Flash Kaiser. Second barracks almost finished for Flash Drake, as he does have Concussive almost done. Oh man, we're definitely going to be in for a really, really fast and early aggressive game.
Oh yeah, and check out these Lings out in the middle of the map already. The Xeon destroying that Zealot in the bottom right-hand position, but we have Orange Zerglings right now going into the main base of Wraith here, and let's see what damage he can do. Can he take out a Queen, or will these drones fight back? And it looks like they will fight back, and it looks like they have now just turned into scouting / being annoyingly.
Yeah, so it does look like it's going to be Speed Zerglings versus a Stalkers and Banelings. Oh wow, this is going to be very interesting. It does look like the players are pinging each other. Hellions, Marauders, more Zerglings streaming in to kind of deal with this new threat level.
My goodness, so much action going on right now. Banelings trying to come in, getting focused by the Hellions. So much stuff going on, it's hard to keep track of it all.
Yeah, that was sick. He actually used the Marauders and the Hellions to focus fire down the Banelings, so now it's kind of Speedlings versus Speedlings right on top of these proxy pilots, which are just warping in Stalkers. So this looks like Mad Cat's trying to do the same strategies last game.
And it looks like Flash are holding on quite well as compared to last game. None of them have expanded a huge amount of Lings here for Flash Revs, and that will shut down the rest of this attack.
Xeon trying desperately to put down some more pylons to try and maybe continuously keep in the reinforcements, but I don't feel like it's working too well for him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Red has just completely overrun the attack now, and it looks like they may go straight in for a counter-attack, as they've just... Oh, and there seems to be a bit of spam here from Helios.
Yeah, might be. Maybe possibly a bit of a lag spike or some players forcing the game, who knows, but we've got some Zealots now streaming to the, I was supposed to be the middle main ramp of the thing. They're not really going to get too far with concussive shells and Zerglings getting quick surrounds and Hellions battering down. Yeah, they were quickly mopped up.
Yeah, Flash, man. Flash just completely deflecting that, and it looks like Red Ling's already in the base of Pro-An here, trying to do some damage, but there's some blue Zerglings, in fact, countering this with some Zealots, and he's trying to morph in some Banelings, but he does have to cancel as they got spotted.
Yeah, unfortunately not able to get those Banelings up. They would have been absolutely magnificent. Oh, losing some Zerglings just there to some defensive Banelings by DGNA. But, I don't know, man. Here we go. There's a lot of blue and there's a lot of red converging on the left-hand side of the map. Zerglings, a lot of Hellions, so this isn't going to work out really well to any of the Zergs for the Zerglings for Mad Cats.
Yeah, man, these Hellions are going to absolutely destroy these weak early units, and these Zealots as well, actually. They hard counter the majority of this unit composition here, as a Queen decides to come in and try and deflect that with a couple of Stalkers. These Banelings are actually being morphed on the ramp and are coming up with Marauder support.
Oh, that does look like these Banelings are... Oh, I thought they were going to bypass and go straight to the mineral field, but Banelings, Zerglings, whoa, big detonation going down, mopping on a lot of Zerglings. This focus firing these Banelings is absolutely fantastic right now as these Hellions are just cleaning up all the light and armoured units. Marauders making short work of Stalkers and Roaches alike, forcing an evac on a Ehan race base, but these Hellions just chasing them down.
Yeah, man. Hellion Marauder, very, very strong composition, especially against those weak tier 1 units. Massive amount of Stalkers coming out here. Stim the Marauders, try and kill as many as they can. And it looks like actually the Stalkers were separated, so these Marauders, now backed up with Lings, are actually going to do amazing damage and continue putting on the hurt.
Yeah, Blue Flame Hellions now making their way into DGNA's base, just destroying drones. They are lining up perfectly for them. Queen's taking the majority of the Hellions out, but I believe the damage was too much.
Yeah, man, and there's the GG from Pro-An, and he's left the game. So much action going on there, in multiple bases, and so much red.
Oh, and of course that does conclude game number 2, so Flash eSports making a comeback. That does take the series now to 1-1. Stay tuned for the next game.